welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Army's offense will start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a double.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Black Knights want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So Arizona's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week,
breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Wildcats come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll ride his man on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They punted away on fourth down. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
and how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Send the tight end in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. He'll try to take it back. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, with a big return has them set up in business.
And this defense comes up with a big play, and not just the break on the ball, the catch, nice hands in the INT, but taking it almost all the way back for a touchdown, and this offense licking their chops on the 1-yard line, ready to punch this in.
The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Black Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Back to throw, it's Penny. Scrambling away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's in goal. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football. That's what you're supposed to, find the football, but the offense got the break and got the completion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They think there's room to run to the right here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Rides to the back. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
They'll run the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Picked off! What a play by this defense!
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find better field position to start a drive. 1st and goal from the 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Black Knights! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To throw, it's Penny. Quickly complete. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Handoff to the single running back. Turning it on! The 40! Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Black Knights want to move quickly. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Out of the gun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Penny. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He gets it away from his own end zone. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Well, there's something you don't see very often. The quarterback overthrowing that guy with his type of speed. There aren't a lot of dudes that have the arm talent to overthrow him, but somehow we just saw it happen right there.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Now the play fake. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the option. The pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Penny. Caught in the backfield, it's Kendricks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Arizona comes out with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it behind the line. It's Kendricks. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Kendricks. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Working that left side now. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Arizona.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And for the 2nd time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. And this one is perfect. And the 3-ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The give to the lone running back. Got enough for the first down. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Harper. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense, and what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
The Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Mims. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. So now it's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Dumps it off in the flats. There he goes! They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Penny. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, and a move. Got enough for the first. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Black Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the decision to keep the football on the option right there. That reminds me of Ahmad Bradshaw, who recently at Army, remember, led him to a 10-win season, set a single-season record with over 1,700 rushing yards. Did it from the quarterback position because he made good decisions, knew when to keep the football, was keying, and had his eyes where they needed to be. That's exactly what this guy just showed you on that last play.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Finds his man open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Harper. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, running back gets to give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Working the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Goes to the option. Here's the handoff. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes a man miss. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up. To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Penny. Quickly complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. 8th play of the drive coming up. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the 3-spot guys were all tied up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running behind that left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Black Knights are in the hurry-up.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. What a ride it's been so far, and I'll vote for having a classic finish as we take a look at our game stats. All right, stage is set. Let's see how it all plays out here in this postseason showdown. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they've regained the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Penny. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And that's what makes this offense so dangerous. They've got playmakers all over the field. Here they are on their own side of the 50, 3rd and long. On any given play, they can take it the distance. They do right there. Not just moving the chains, but setting themselves up now 1st and goal.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Arizona! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys delivered.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.